In the heart of 2008, a seismic shift rattled the foundations of finance. Money, as we knew it, died a quiet death and emerged anew in a form so abstract, yet so powerful. Code. This year, cloaked in uncertainty and upheaval, became a crucible for resilience, adaptation, and an unwavering quest for trust in a world where the familiar began to fracture. Picture it. Titans of industry waged fierce battles over crumbling empires, all the while an unassuming white paper unfurled from the depths of the internet, planting the seeds for an unprecedented revolution in currency. What if, in this brave new world, the future of money wasn't tethered to government authority, but rather sprang forth from a decentralized network, earning trust through consensus instead of control? The saga of money is interwoven with the very fabric of civilization, a tale adorned by our relentless drive for efficiency, connection, and a shared acknowledgement of value. It begins along the banks of the Euphrates, where ancient tablets in cuneiform marked the dawn of commerce itself. Fast forward to the bustling streets of 14th century Florence. Here, in a city breathing with creative energy, the Medici family harnessed banking innovations to carve their names in history, transforming trade routes and establishing a legacy that would last centuries. In this cradle of capitalism, ledgers replaced barter, while bills of exchange sculpted trade into a ritual steeped in trust and ambition. Yet every financial innovation birthed the potential for upheaval. Now, perched at the brink of a new financial revolution, we must ask, have we come to fully understand the true nature of money? In a digital age pulsating with possibility, cryptocurrencies rise to challenge our long-held beliefs, pushing us to confront the complexities beneath the surface. Central banks like the Federal Reserve navigate this intricate ballet, orchestrating inflation, interest rates, and economic stability with the precision of master conductors. Ever mindful of the dissonance that can cascade into chaos. Beneath their cautious tuning, the global economy ripples, its unseen currents connecting distant shores in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. Inflation, that silent thief, stealthily erodes our purchasing power, casting shadows of anxiety over consumers and weaving threads of uncertainty into the very fabric of society. We once believed that control over our money was absolute, a perception now shaken as we engage in a delicate dance fraught with potential missteps. How did we arrive at this precipice of doubt? And why does it seem that technology now holds the key to reimagining our fragile financial landscape? Emerging from the ruins of the financial crisis in 2009, Bitcoin mirrored our failures and offered a fresh paradigm, a decentralized currency designed to liberate us from the grips of traditional banking. It embraced blockchain technology, not just as the backbone of Bitcoin, but as the springboard for countless cryptocurrencies aiming to redistribute power and wealth. Imagine a world where transactions are both transparent and secure, a space where the barriers erected by intermediaries dissolve, leading to an explosion of freedom and opportunity previously unimaginable. Yet, with freedom comes the specter of volatility. The journey through this digital frontier brings with it the shadows of risk and speculation. Just as the gold rush transformed human landscapes, the rise of cryptocurrencies is carving new economic frontiers, exhilarating yet fraught with peril. As excitement swirls around soaring values, a more insidious narrative unfolds. A cautionary tale steeped in greed, where bubbles form and burst, fortunes dissolve overnight, and the emotional tides of fear and greed govern the marketplace. Reflect on the dot-com bubble of the late 90s. Euphoria surged like a summer storm, only to be met with the icy chill of a harsh winter. Investors, swept up by waves of speculation, overlooked fundamental truths, and when the tide receded, many found themselves marooned on islands of financial distress. This visceral intertwining of human psychology and economics illuminates a profound truth. Our decisions as investors often spring from instinct and sentiment rather than pure logic, reflecting the very essence of our humanity. In the wake of the digital revolution, we find that wealth itself has transformed, reshaped by the relentless advance of technology. Our understanding of financial instruments is evolving. Traditional banks now navigate the tumultuous waters of fintech and decentralized finance, DeFi, facing disruption from agile startups that challenge their age-old monopolies. In this new era, wealth becomes less about possession and more about engagement. A fluid exchange that blurs lines between value and accessibility, giving rise to opportunities previously reserved for the elite. But with this brave new world comes a host of new risks. The emergence of central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, presents a battleground for our financial future, a potential bastion of stability amid uncertainty, or a creeping threat to the very ideals of freedom espoused by cryptocurrencies. Envision a reality where every transaction is observed, every action scrutinized, a landscape hanging in precarious balance between efficiency and privacy. This tension sparks a thrilling battle for our times, a power struggle between the guardians of control and the seekers of liberation. As we traverse this digital frontier, we must remain vigilant in recognizing the unseen economy that binds us all. The intricate webs of trade, currency, and investment stretch across borders, linking nations in a complex tapestry of dependency. Consider how inflation in one corner of the world reverberates through global economies, sowing seeds of both opportunity and despair. As wealth disparities widen, the richest flourish while millions grapple with insecurity, creating a chasm that threatens the stability of society, a silent epidemic of exclusion haunting the dreams of the many. This hidden economy offers no easy comforts, yet it provides pivotal insight. Understanding our place within this expansive economic framework empowers us as global citizens. The implications of globalization reveal that the narrative of wealth transcends geographical boundaries, flowing at lightning speed across digital terrains. The stories of individuals who embrace innovation and technology to elevate their circumstances serve as poignant reminders that the future of wealth hinges on adaptability and foresight, not merely resources. At the heart of this unfolding tale lies a reflective lesson, inviting us to engage thoughtfully with the complexities of wealth. As we refine our understanding of economic cycles, we acknowledge that the greatest investment is often not found in tangible assets, but in the clarity of awareness, in our responses to change, our adaptations to uncertainty, and our resilience in crafting our futures. Glancing toward the horizon of the next decade, we behold a landscape rich with potential shifts. What awaits beyond this tumultuous terrain? The technologies and paradigms emerging will redefine our relationships with money and that ethereal essence we hold dear: trust. Financial institutions will inevitably transform, especially as artificial intelligence and big data become omnipresent tools of our economic age. In this unfolding narrative, we might find that the most valuable resource is not oil, gold, or the most coveted data. Rather, it may very well be our attention, our ability to engage deeply in a world burgeoning with information and noise. Driven by the currents of consumer behavior, the dynamics of value will be recalibrated once more. With each technological advance, we step further into a future where code eclipses central banks and conviction takes precedence over regulation. The weight of history lingers, echoing the lessons woven through centuries of financial innovation and disruption. It is through crises that transformative shifts are often ignited. In this grand tapestry of existence, money is not a mere aggregation of numbers or assets. It represents an intricate web of human connection, belief, and trust. A living organism pulsating with our collective hopes and fears, dancing through our decisions and reflecting our shared psyche. As we engage with the evolving narrative of finance, may we remain rooted in our understanding of the forces that shape it, embracing the complexities of our global economy while empowering ourselves with the insight needed to navigate its twists and turns. Every crash, every boom, every coin serves as but a heartbeat in the expansive system of belief. The economy is not merely a collection of figures. It is us, interwoven in pursuit of understanding, resilience, and ultimately, a better world. Thus, as we embark on this ambitious journey of life, let us choose to learn, adapt, and accept the path that lies ahead, approaching it with foresight and courage, ever mindful of the stories our experiences weave into the fabric of our shared humanity.